In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the inbox for your help desk and how to fully utilize all of the different features of the help desk inbox. So let's go ahead and navigate over to our help desk by clicking on help desk over here on the left-hand side. And then I'm going to go to setup. And here you'll see that I'm able to customize a few things about my help desk inbox. And the first thing we have here is our assignment method, which is either listing tickets for agents or queuing tickets for agents. So if I have my tickets listed for agents and I save that change and I come back to my help desk, you'll see that I am able to just see all of the help desk tickets. So if I navigate over to my users side and I submit a new ticket and I say I want this to go to my general, it's a password reset, help password, and that's a really good typo there, and I submit that ticket and I navigate back to my help desk here and I refresh this page. There we go, that ticket is there. We then can see all of the available tickets. But if I decide to queue the tickets for my agents, so I'm going to come back to setup and I'm going to change this to queuing the tickets. I'm going to hit save and I'm going to navigate back to my help desk. Now you'll see that I am not able to view all of my tickets. And what I will have to do as a help desk agent is click claim next ticket. And then I will be able to view this ticket. This isn't right. Right, no, that is right. I honestly thought I was going to see the other ticket. So no, it'll claim the next ticket. And because that ticket hadn't been claimed by any agents, this ticket is now my ticket. I can reply to this and say, "Hi, Betty. What a pity we can help." And then when I do reply to this, it's going to send and mark as waiting. So you'll see currently that this ticket, I'm going to leave that, this ticket is currently set as active. That means it is my turn to respond to them. When this ticket is waiting, so again, if I reply, we can help, and I mark this as waiting and I hit send. On the user's side, this ticket is then going to be marked as active for them to respond. So I'll show you another example. So when I go ahead and claim the next ticket, again, I don't know what ticket is coming next. I'm not picking and choosing what tickets are coming my way. I am simply claiming the next ticket. And all of my active tickets are going to remain in my inbox. So here with Heather's ticket, I can go ahead and reply and I can say, "Hi, Heather. Hi, Heather. To reset password, blah, 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 blah." And then I can send that. And now if I navigate over to Heather's area, because I am logged in as Heather, and I refresh this page, you'll see that that has been marked as active. So Heather will then click into this, she'll respond to me, and then it will be marked as active on my side. So great. And we're going to reply, "This is the worst conversation in all human history." And again, I can come back here. And if I refresh this, oh, well, I don't need to refresh it. There we go. It's still marked as active. And then I can come in here and reply and so on and so forth. You will also notice that I can add private notes. So there are notes that I can add here that my customers won't be able to see. So I could say, "Set up password reset automation." And that will help me set up an email automation that will help anytime a user submits a ticket requesting to reset their password. So that's just a nice little reminder. I can also add files. So any issues that your customers are facing and you need to make private notes about the conversation that you were having with them, then you can add that private note. So they won't be able to see that private note, but you will be able to see it. So let's navigate back to our setup over here with our inbox. And the next thing we have is our follow-up period. So here it is currently set to 3 days. And what this is going to do is ensure that any tickets that you have responded to that haven't had a response in 3 days, then there is going to be a follow-up that says, "Hey, hi, yes, you need to follow up on this ticket." So you could change this to be 1 day. So if they haven't responded in 1 day, you can respond and say, "Hi, sorry, has your issue been resolved? Blah, blah, blah." So you can change that follow-up period to be whatever you want. And I'm going to hit save. You can also then change the reply template. So here we've got, "Hi, contact first name, regards, agent first name, agent last name." You can, of course, customize this however you want. Now, there are a few more things in the inbox. So you'll see that Heather said, "Great." I can then go ahead and reply and say, "The issue oh, not the issue, the issue has been resolved. And then you can mark it as resolved and hit send. And so now when we navigate to Heather's side and we refresh the page, you'll see that this ticket has been marked as resolved. It's going to ask if the issue has been resolved. And I showed you previously what happens when it is, but we can say, no, it hasn't been resolved. Please describe your problem below. Big issue. And then we can reply. And so that ticket is now opened again. And Gil will have to go in here, sort this out. So again, we can navigate back here. He'll sort this out and say, solved. That's not how you spell solved. Solved. And he can send that and marked as resolved. And then when we navigate back to Heather's side, refresh the page, she can then go ahead and say yes. She can leave a rating and say no comments, 10 out of 10 service, same as last time. Those tickets have now been closed. And when we navigate back here, you'll see that that ticket has been closed. And if we click into that ticket, you can see the rating and review that she left. If for any reason you need to open this ticket, again, you can go ahead and hit reply. Now we do have some more actions. We can reopen the ticket, we can mark a violation, and we can delete the ticket. So let's go ahead and create a new ticket as Heather. So I'm going to come here, submit a new ticket, and we're just going to say it's a sales ticket, product sucks, and we'll say awful, you are awful, I hate you, we're being really mean. And then she can choose all of the things that we've specified here, save that, navigate back to our user area. And again, because those tickets are being queued for us, I can't see and pick and choose. I'm going to have to claim the next ticket and then I'll see this. And because she's immediately violated the guidelines, she's not being very kind, I can come here, say more actions, violation. And the one that she is violating is be kind. You've made me cry. You said you hate me. Why? I don't understand. So now I'm crying. And then she's been marked with this violation. And the way that appears over here on the user's side, I can come here, refresh this page, and you'll see that that violation doesn't pop up as a violation. It's just a quick little reminder. Hey, please be kind. Please be kind to our support staff. Don't make them cry. So that is how violations are going to appear on your user's side. So it does come across as quite polite, not like a, whoa, don't do that. It's just a little reminder. All right, so I'm going to navigate back to the inbox over here. And there are a few other things that we can do within our inbox. One, we can manually add tickets to the system. So we can add a ticket for a client if we need to. So if they've somehow expressed a personal grievance to us, we can manually add that ticket to the system and continue the conversation with them there. And we can also go ahead and filter our inbox. So if I want to filter my tickets, I can view all tiers. Gil is a tier 1, so he can see all tickets on tier 1. And if I want to view all tiers, I'll be able to see all tiers of tickets here. We don't have any that are new, so we just have these tickets. Then I can also create further filters. So I can add a new view. And when I do this, I can go ahead and let me call this active. And then I'm going to add a filter. And this time I'm going to choose the status. And I want to view all tickets that have the active status. And then I'm going to hit save. And I'm going to save that filter. And now when I choose that view active, I'll only be able to see my active tickets. And you can go ahead and create as many views and filters as you want in order to view the tickets that are being shown here. So that is everything that you need to know about utilizing the Helpdesk inbox and all of the different features available to you and your support team. And congratulations, you now know everything you need to know about the Helpdesk in order to provide better quality support to your clients.